Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for coming to watch my first video. Today I'm going to be doing the hospital bag must-haves. There's so many expecting moms right now, and I've had so many of them message me asking what exactly I needed. And I totally understand because I actually reached out to a few moms myself right before brain fart, dude. Yeah, so hopefully this video helps you, and if you're just watching for fun, then thank you so much. But anyway, I did make a list because I have pregnancy brain still. I guess this is called mom brain now. Everyone told me that it stays. But I couldn't even remember exactly what we used in the hospital. I had to ask my husband, like, hey, does this sound right? Did we use this? What did we, like, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to start off with what mom needs in her hospital bag. My main thing that I used, I actually am out of them because I used them so much, are Depends, or the diapers, the women's diapers. That is a number one thing. Like, I loved those things. I preferred those over the padding that the hospital sets you up with and everything. I actually still have what the hospital sent me with because they gave me so much extras. So what they do is they actually give you like a little pad like this. Doesn't even stick or anything. And then they put it in these underwear with like another like paper, like, I don't know, like this. And it's just so uncomfortable and it's just so irritating to change. It's just like so much. And you have to be careful when pulling up the pants. So I preferred to use the Depends diapers. So that was my number one thing that I wanted to tell you guys. And then they also give you this. So I wanted to show you like what the hospital actually gives you so that you don't have to worry about it. So they did give me this, and I actually did use that, but I took my own balm. And everything that I'm going to show you guys that I bought myself, I'll go ahead and link it below. If you guys want to go get it, it's up to you. But yeah, this is the balm that I took to the hospital myself, and I've already used so much of it. It is a lifesaver. So it's this one by Earth Mama. It's so awesome. And once you're at home, you can actually put it in the fridge and it feels like 10 times better. And then this is, I did have a vaginal birth. I didn't prepare for a C-section really, so I don't know how that goes. But yeah, this is for vaginal delivery. So anyway, they do give you this, so don't freak out if you don't have a balm, but I did like this one so much. And then they also will supply you with this, and I actually have my Freedom Mom, the sucker one. Not that I took it to the hospital because I knew they would give me this, but me and my husband are actually preferring this right now because the Freedom Mom one, or the Frida Baby one, is a little too big for the newborns, like little nose and mouth and stuff. So this they'll give you, and then they'll also give you a peri bottle, which everyone I see, like when I watch videos, they all say that they want like the Freedom Mom one, but honestly this one works perfect. And I still use it. Like, obviously I'm like, what am I, a week out of delivery? That's so crazy. And then they also do provide you with this little cream if you decide to breastfeed. They do give you a little sample, so I took my own as well. It's the same brand as the other balm, and I just really recommend it. I'm using this one every day right now, and I just love them. There's no irritating I don't get irritated, and then baby doesn't get irritated. You don't have to wipe it off before nursing. It's safe for them to consume. So yeah, I really recommend this one. So sorry if this video is all over the place. I'm like, just bear with me. Another must-have is to get yourself a robe. If not, don't freak out again because the hospital will give you a gown that you can use the whole time. So the second night I did move into this, and it just made me feel so much better. Like, I took like a little bath and like did my dry shampoo, and it was just I felt like so much more myself. So yeah, this is a nursing gown. I'll go ahead and link this one also. I got it off of Amazon, but it's just super comfy, and it's just like easy again for breastfeeding. Take this one as well, and this one I do like. This one's gonna be like a mommy must-have. I was gonna put that in my mouth to hold it, but anyways, you can see like you can zip down one and then zip them right up, and when you're wearing it, when they're zipped up, you can't even tell that it's like a maternity one. So I really recommend this one. I think I left the hospital in this one, so I highly recommend this, or one or the other. You don't need both or even either of them, it's up to you, but those are my recommendations. And then for myself, what else? So I also took dry shampoo, deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush, makeup wipes. I did use my makeup wipes just to like reliven my face. I don't know if that's a word. But yeah, that first day I just felt so like groggy, and you don't be able to like wipe my face down. And then I also, my like number one thing I asked for this, like during my contractions, breathing and yelling and everything, chapstick. Like number one, chapstick. My husband kept it in his pocket and I was like, babe, chapstick. So this was, I'm like, this was a really, really like huge thing. Had I not had chapstick, I would have been miserable. And then what else? Oh, so I also took slippers. It's true, like when you get out of the bed, like you just don't want to like be putting on like, I don't know, socks and everything. Like they give you your socks to walk around in, but I did take the little kind of slippers that have like the grip on the bottom. What else? Oh, I also took my cup. I'm like, on all the videos that I watched, they said to take a cup with like a bendy straw so you could like be like drinking it. I actually couldn't drink water like the whole time. I had to be eating my ice chips. But it was nice to have afterwards. And then I also took hair ties and a hairbrush. So I actually had one on my wrist and I broke that one. So I'm so glad that I took extras. And then yeah, the hairbrush just to make yourself feel better. I didn't take a shower there. I'm like, don't think I'm gross. I actually just like wiping myself. I'm like, you just care about baby once you're there at the hospital. So I thought that I was gonna like be able to shower and I thought I was gonna want to shower. But honestly, me and my husband, even though we were there for 2 days, like we were just like fine with the little quick wipey bath. But if you want, I have read people taking like shower stuff. Another brain fart, sorry. So yeah, that was pretty much it for me. And then I also wanted to show you guys Freedom Mom ice packs. Someone actually gifted this to me. I would not have bought these myself, but I did use one in the hospital. If you buy them for home, these are definitely like more of a postpartum care, which I plan to do that as well, another video. But this, I did use one in the hospital and oh my gosh, it was just like amazing. I messaged the girl who bought them and I was like, thank you so much for your pads. They're a lifesaver. And the hospital did make me one with like a little newborn diaper, like an at-home one, but I did not like that one. It was so uncomfortable. So this is like 100% something that isn't a need, but will help you if you do have a vaginal delivery. And then let's see. So that's pretty much it for mom. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I don't know. Okay, and then so for baby, I did take a swaddle just because I know that they give you hospital blankets, but I did want to like get a cute little picture. I actually took 2 of them. It's really just your preference. I feel like the hospital sets you up completely for baby. So we took this one and another swaddle just in case, and it did come in hand because she was so much more comfortable in this one than the hospital blankets, we felt like. So I was super happy that I had packed that. And then we honestly just took, well, okay, I took like 3 or 4 outfits, but the whole time we left her in the little shirt that the hospital gave us because she was just so comfy and it was nice to change diapers and she was just happy in her little swaddle. So we didn't even put clothes on her besides that shirt until the end. So it's up to you, like for pictures or when you're going home, depending on what you want to put her in. But we took a little onesie and then we also took, she's actually wearing it right now, but just like a jumper for her to go home in. And yeah, I just recommend something easy to change diapers because you're going to be up in the middle of the night if you sleep at all, to open clothes or not clothes at all, like the shirt that they give you at the hospital. And yeah, just so you're prepared for changing diapers. One thing I did use the little mitts. So the shirt that they gave us, I can't remember if it had the little turnaround mitts, but I did, just because their nails are so long when they come out. I'm like, girl, what? So yeah, we took these and she was using them. We did put them on her. So there's that. And then they actually set you up with diapers and wipes. I wasn't sure. I had, if you want to use like the water wipes or your preferred wipes, I would recommend taking your own wipes just to be safe, but I didn't care. I just used whatever they had there. And then another thing, especially with COVID, I do recommend you guys get a car seat cover. I'm a huge germaphobe. Who's not during COVID? Just made me feel so much more comfortable. And then another thing that I did take was a beanie. I took a few just because, well, it wasn't my reason, but I am glad I did because the little one that they give you, I mean, they put it on her right when she like comes out. So like the second day we were kind of like, ooh, but yeah, that is all for me and baby. And then I also recommend taking a pillow and blanket. It's up to you. They do give you pillows and blankets, but me and my husband used our own from home. And it was just nice for baby too because we laid her on there and it just made her feel like, it made us feel like we were already getting her ready to come home. So yeah, that's what I recommend. I'm forgetting something. This is what I forgot at the hospital when we left the house. The freaking boppy. This is one thing, like, and I just want to tell you guys, I was so nervous. I don't know how you guys are, but I was so nervous to walk into the hospital and be like loaded with stuff and like people judge me for over preparing. But honestly, who cares? No one cares. They actually complimented us because they were like, oh, you're prepared. And we were like, yeah, which they did let us leave the hospital if needed, but we didn't need to because we had everything. We weren't going to go home for this, but I do wish that I had my boppy at the hospital just because I was so sore. Everything was hurting so bad. And so like my arms were tired and I felt like it would have just helped so much when I was feeding. So yeah, I think that is everything. I hope I covered it all. I did ask for a few questions if anyone had extra questions. So I'm going to go over those from Instagram. So because of the pandemic, was your husband able to be in with you? Yes, he was, thank God. Halfway through my pregnancy, they told me that he was going to be able to, but at the beginning, they told me that he wasn't, and I was so scared. But yes, he was able to go in with me. And I'm going to include like details and everything for my labor and delivery vlog, which will be the next video. Second question, when you are in the hospital, do you really sleep before and after baby, or is it not easy to? So sleeping before baby, I didn't get the chance to just because my water broke. My labor was pretty fast. So I think this is what you mean, but I know some girls like sleep through like their contractions, or like if they have a long labor and their whatever induction, like everything's just taking a while. But no, I definitely did not sleep before. I don't know if that's what you mean. I don't know if that's what she means. But after baby, it was definitely not easy to sleep for us. Just because she was really good the first night, but it was more like worrying and just there's like announcements the whole time. I remember the first night there was like 4 code blues and I was like freaking out the whole time. And I mean, you can hear everything from your room, so I didn't sleep because of that. And then just we were watching her the entire time. So I don't know if like first time parents just like turn off the lights and go to sleep and like just listen for baby, but we didn't. We left like the restroom light open and wanted to make sure that we could see her, and every little noise she made, we were like, oh my gosh. And on top of it, I was just super uncomfortable and hurting my body. I'm telling you guys, every muscle in my body was hurting. So yeah, I just couldn't get a good night's rest. The first night, I think I got 1 hour, and oh, it's okay, lovey. What's wrong? It's okay. So yeah, the first night I got 1 hour of sleep, and I think the second night I got an hour and a half. The second, can you talk about pain aftermath of delivery? I'm scared about the future. I will go over all that next. Just don't be scared, girl. I promise it's all worth it. But yeah, I'll go into detail about that in the next video. I keep saying that, sorry. Did you end up having a totally natural birth? So happy for you. I'm gonna do that the next video. I have so many questions about my labor and delivery. I can't wait to share it with you guys. How did you feel about having your baby during COVID? Were you nervous? Also, congrats. Thank you. Yes, I was nervous, but I didn't let it overtake like the joy in me, because I didn't want to go in like a nervous wreck and be thinking about that the whole time. So I just put my mask on, walked in, let them take my temperature, things like that. And I was like, it's fine. Like, this is just life right now and everything is going to be okay. And yeah, I mean, it is scary, but it's also very special because like as far as the visitors and things like that, not being able to go to the hospital, I was actually really happy that they couldn't, because it was such a special time for me and my husband and baby to just bond together. Like those first nights becoming parents and babe, like it was just like so amazing. And I don't know, it was actually like nice, because I'm sure nurses usually come in with masks, but everyone who came into our room, even the people who brought like the food and stuff, had to have a mask on. And honestly, it was comforting because I knew that baby wasn't going to be getting people's germs. So yes, I was nervous, but not as nervous as I could have been or as some people are. So yeah. And then, are diapers for mommy absolutely necessary? If so, how long? So yeah, I say that they're a necessity because like I said, that was like my number one must have. I brought it out first. If it's a preference, it's up to you. If you're okay with just pads, totally up to you. But I actually just ran out of them. I was using them every night up until last night, and I think they are definitely necessary, but it's up to you. Yeah, so that was definitely a must-have of mine. But I hope I helped some of you guys. It seems like it's not a lot of stuff, and honestly, you do not need a lot of stuff. If you forget something, I'm sure that the hospital will have it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said, next video is going to be my labor and delivery vlog. I really hope that I'm able to stay up with this, and if I'm not, then at least thanks for watching this video.